Chugga 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 chugga. It's like, man, all aboard this train, all aboard the platform, because it's like, if you miss this train, when it's gone, it's gone. We're not waiting for no passengers around here, right? This is a first class carriage, first class seat to the NBA finals. Henri, Auras lead to the NBA finals, guys. You feel me? It's like, man, Celtics are up to the third seed after a 121-113 win over the Toronto Raptors. Statement victory is what I believe that this would have been for either team, right? And it's like Celtics came out of Toronto with the W, and it's like, this is a good win. This is a very good win, because it's like, Toronto, in my opinion, this is the most relevant, like this is the most vibrant Toronto has been since probably Kawhi days, you know, where Kawhi gave them that ring. Like, so Toronto's been in form, you know, and we have been beating the informed teams in the league, in and around the league. We've been running through the East, and we've been running through the NBA's top teams. It's like, statement victory versus the Pistons, right? We snapped their 13-win streak in the bin, flushed it down the toilet, down the drain, right, for a rainy day. Statement victory against the Knicks, Jaylen Brown, masterful performance. Statement victory against the Lakers on Friday. Statement victory against the Raptors. Who else? What next? Nuggets? Jokic, you want the smoke? You want to catch these hands? Jokic, you want to catch these hands, bro? In fact, I feel like I've got a better suggestion. I want OKC. Give us OKC. Give us Thunder, bro. Give us the Thunder. You feel me? OKC Thunder, bro. Thunder bagger, right? They can hold this Thunder bagger like Kaido, bro. Give them a mean Thunder bagger, bro. Because it's like, Shay, get your ass from the bench, bro. Get your ass from that bench, bro. You're not sitting down for bro. No more. Get ready to play that fourth. But I don't do back and forth. Bro, that's Ant, you know. This is Jaylen Brown, Mr. MVP, bro. You're going to meet the real MVP. Because Brown's playing like an MVP right now, yeah? But I'm getting a bit too giddy right here, right? Let me actually look at or talk about the game itself. I feel like it was a very good game, a very entertaining game for Sunday, right? It's like Celtics started or picked up from where they left off against the Lakers on Friday night, where we were just torching the Raptors again. We shot the free ball so well. We made 20 of our threes all game, and it's like in the first quarter, like, bro, we were hitting our threes again, you know. So that kind of like ensured or helped us or allowed us to build a buffer. In the second half, I always do that, you know, second half or second quarter. Because I watch football, guys, like soccer in Europe, like football. It's known as football, right? But Americans watch this. You know? A lot of my viewers are American, so shout out y'all, you feel me? It's like, second quarter, I do believe both teams were kind of stagnated a bit, but because of the buffer Boston was able to build through the 3-point shooting, man, like, we were shooting the Raptors out of the building, bro. And Raptors didn't really put out much fight when I look at the first half in general, right? So in the second quarter, yeah, both teams were kind of stagnated, but Celtics just built a buffer. Ingram was hitting shots, though. Like, he was hitting some tough shots, right? In that one. Third quarter arrives, and this is where things started to spice up a bit, heat up a bit. The Raptors went up a gear or two, right? They turned things up. Like, seriously, their defense in that third quarter was incredible. Scotty Barnes was on demonic timing, bro. A couple of their other role players as well, I've forgotten their names, but like light-skinned guy with the twists, is it? He was good. Like, he gave them very good production. And a couple of their bench players as well contributed in that 19-2 run that they went on. But yeah, their defense it started with their defense, to be honest. Raptors were like, they definitely put the clamps in that third quarter. Like, geez, I was looking at this, like, they were suffocating us, right? And then coming into the fourth quarter, yeah, the Raptors picked up from where they left off in the third quarter. You know, they were making their shots, and it's like, this is a frustrating thing for the Celtics that I see a lot, guys. Let me know if you guys have spotted this during the Celtics game. The Celtics actually, like, they miss a lot of very makeable shots in and around the rim. I'm sitting there watching this. It's like, for example, KR's touch around the rim it definitely needs a bit more improvement. He had a massive game himself today with a big double, right? But it's like, man, his touch around the rim definitely needs improvement because I have seen him blow a lot of layups. Brown as well. Listen, you guys know how much I've been raving about Jaylen Brown. Like, his hoops this season, incredible. But it's like, if there's one critique or maybe a bit of critique I could give JB, like his touch, you know, I feel like he's been blowing a lot of layups. His free throws as well, during this season, like in close games as well, has kind of like put on pressure, unnecessary pressure, not needed when it's not needed. Like, he's had free throws in a couple of games where if he nails those, right, he kind of ices out the game. But we just have unnecessary pressure. But it's like, yeah, I've noticed that like a few players in this team are kind of like missing makeable shots. And that obviously contributes to the confidence that the Raptors have, to the confidence that they're mounting onto us, right? But yeah, as the game kind of gets closer to the end of regulation, with like 5 minutes to go, Celtics kind of find their rhythm again. We're like, hold on, wait a minute, son, ain't right. Because it's like, with the Celtics, over the last few seasons, I've kind of like been accustomed or used to like, Celtics just blowing massive leads that we built for ourselves. Like, we always shoot ourselves in the foot. And it's like, geez, I'm sitting there thinking, oh my days, bro, we've blown the lead again. Fuck, man. But now, I feel like Pritchard and White came up big for us, you know, down the stretch. Like, they were making some tough threes. So in the first quarter, we were making threes. Kind of a bit quiet in the second and the third quarter, but in the fourth quarter, we started to pick that up again. Brown and Pritchard hitting massive threes down the stretch. And again, that kind of restored the buffer we had, right? And then from there, you know, we kind of iced out the game. We kind of saw out the game. Yeah, and it's like, I've been critical of Derek White this season, but I do definitely feel like he's turned the corner finally. Like, hopefully this carries on, right? This is the Derek White I know. Pigeon for free. This is the Derek White I know. I've been used to, you know, and this is the Derek White I'm sure you lot have been used to. Great performance from him. 27 valuable points. I feel like the threes he was making definitely went a long way. Peyton Pritchard, like, he's an unsung hero, right? Like, I just love this guy. I've been saying this guy is one of the more underrated isolation players, like plays in isolation in the league. You just haven't seen it yet. But yeah, this was a massive win for us, and it's like, this is a game where we hit the free ball well. We made 23s compared to the Raptors 9, and that was probably the story of the game, really. Boston was just able to make their threes in this one. Yeah, it's like over the last 3-4 seasons, when the Celtics are making threes like that at that clip, well, it's pretty hard to stop them. But I do want to touch on the Raptors a bit, because coming into the game, I was saying that this was a statement victory and I was speaking very highly of both managers, or coaches, I should say, right? For like Mazzulla, the business he's done this season, he's out coaching this team, you know, like, this team is not a 30 team, but he's doing wonders with this team. You know, the play development from his side and Bradley Stevens, they have to get credit. But it's like the Raptors coach, Darko, he himself has done an amazing job with this team, and I just don't hope that the Raptors have kind of been on a slump lately, losing to the Lakers and the Celtics. I just don't hope that their form dips and they collapse from here on after. But it's like, I feel like he's kind of been revolutionary or like pivotal to like the Raptors' success this season, you know. What he's been able to do with our squad. He's having Ingram, he's getting the best out of Ingram. And I feel like Scotty Barnes, guys, you guys let me know. But like Scotty Barnes, I feel like he's been in the league, I don't want to say for quite a while, but he's had a couple seasons now in the league, and I do feel like I've always sat back and wondered, there's a potential with this guy. But he's kind of, you know, he's never really improved in my opinion, but I feel like this season he's taken massive steps forward. I feel like he's been great this season, man. He's been, like, in my opinion, a top 15, top 20 player. Like, he's been under the radar, you know. He's been very good this year. He was very good in that third quarter. Again, he was going crazy on the defensive end. Raptors got Emmanuel Quickly is a good player. Like, I saw him, I think, was it against the Lakers where he dropped 30? Or the Knicks? I don't know. But Raptors have been good this year. Like, they got a decent team over there. I don't think they could do anything crazy in the playoffs, unfortunately. But I do think this year they made the playoffs. They would get an automatic. I think I could see them getting a higher seed, but just not really doing anything major in the playoffs. But it would definitely be a step in the right direction for them, for those guys, for sure. And they've got a big game themselves coming up against the Knicks, so they don't really have too much time to dwell on this. But yeah, man, statement victory for the Celtics, man. 121-113, bro. We're just taking devil fruits out here like Blackbeard, bro. We're getting, give me that, bro. What? We want the upper fruit. We want the Quake fruit. We want the white bear fruit. We want all the fruits, bro. Let's have them all. Let's have them all. You feel me? Let's just have them all, bro. We're playing the best teams and we're taking the flow, bro. We're taking the win streaks, bro. We're taking the devil fruits out here like Blackbeard. You feel me? But let me wrap this one up, man. I'm before I start yapping, man. 121-113 victory, bro. Boston Celtics. Let's just keep rolling, man. This is beautiful sight. Brown for MVP. Missoula for Coach of the Year.